Okay, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here once again. And today is Tuesday, the 16th of July. Hope everybody is having a great day. Thank you so much for this person yesterday for Monday Fun Day. Always good to get the week off in the right way as far as Onpassive is concerned, and obviously I do enjoy doing Monday Fun Day with Jane. It sets me up nicely for the rest of the week. Onpassive updates, haven't got anything new for you. Obviously keep plugging into where we all are at the moment, and obviously we have Onpassive 360 tomorrow, and as always our CEO will be getting the link for this, and fingers crossed, and hopefully he will be coming on. Normally, if he says he's going to be coming on, there might be a bit of a time change to 2 p.m. Eastern for that, but obviously tomorrow we will certainly let you know all about that. I know I'm going to have a phone call with Chris and Marty later on today just to discuss a few bits and pieces about 360. So obviously tomorrow we can bring you up to date a little bit more with what's going to happen as far as that is concerned. Obviously, I like to give updates about what's going on, but with the sites being down, there's very little places I can go to update you. The only sort of site at the moment that is changing on a daily basis is the oimedia.news site. This is run by artificial intelligence, of course, and those articles are interesting reading, really. Go over there and you will be able to update yourself with what's happening out there in the tech world at the moment. And it gives you a good idea, really, of how Onpassive is positioned within that industry. This brings me on to the topic of today, which is incentive. Now, the reason I wanted to bring this to the table today is that for many of us to stay the course or to have the determination to see something through through thick and thin and any adversity and all the rest of it, you certainly need to have the right incentive. Now, individually, we are have our own incentive to stay with Onpassive, to have looked at Onpassive in the very first place. You know, whatever incentivized you to join in the first place is something that we need to make sure that we hold on to so that we can move through this period at the moment. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much for your super sticker. And for many of us, including myself, when I first looked at Onpassive, it hands up, and I will say it truthfully as I say it, and it was because I want to earn some more money. Plain and simple. I looked at Onpassive as a revenue earner for me to change my life, to get to a financial situation where I wanted to try and achieve. That was my incentive to join. Now, does your incentive change during a period of time? Yes, of course it does. My incentive now has changed dramatically to those early days of just wanting to earn money. I get very incentivized. Is that a right word? Huh?
Yes, darling.
It is a word, apparently. I've just been told. By doing these lives to help, hopefully, bring something to the table for you guys out there to keep the Onpassive fire burning, to hold the family together. That is my incentive at the moment, is I really do believe wholeheartedly in this project. I trust our CEO, Mufareh, emphatically. I I don't want, and I'm not looking for anything else. And hopefully me doing what I'm doing gives you an incentive as well. I mean, for whatever reason, rightly or wrongly, many hundreds of you tune into me on a daily basis. I've become a bit of a, what's the right word for it? A ritual, not a ritual, what's the right word I'm looking for? You do something on a daily basis. Regular. No, not regular. That's not the right. Anyway, whatever word it is, you know, it's part of your daily routine. Daily routine. That's the word I'm looking for. And I love that. You know, I try and bring something maybe new to the table that you maybe have not thought about. Now let's bring Ash Mufareh into the equation of incentive. What is his incentive? What is keeping him going on a daily basis with all this adversity that he is facing? For me, I think in those early days, his incentive was to change the way things were done on the internet. He had seen so many companies that all they did was produce or set themselves up for one reason, and that was to exploit as many people as possible to make as much money as possible. And he wanted to change all of those, and he went around looking for a company that would take his idea on what he was trying to do. Nobody wanted to do it, so with the help of his family and the backing of them, he decided to do it himself. That was his incentive. His incentive was to bring something to the internet that was good, clean, ethical, and enabled the everyday person to have a chance of making some money online. That was his initial incentive. Again, that incentive has changed over the last 6 years of what it was back then to where we are right now. And I firmly believe now that his incentive is to see this baby across the line. I'm sure that everything that he is doing is for the good and benefit of us. You only had to listen to what he was saying on 360 of last week when he was saying to us all, that he appreciates us all, of the good wishes and for us backing him in doing what he is doing. He also said that he knows we are intelligent people. We're not stupid, that we understand that things, you know, the road is rocky. But more importantly for me, I believe his incentive is to make sure this works, okay, to get it over the line. And with that, he said, you are going to be shocked. Now, I firmly believe that we are going to be shocked for what we are going to see in the future. I firmly believe that, going off what Mohammed Kamal was saying, we only know 2% of what is actually happening within Onpassive. Now, even that 2% of what we know right now is, for me, very exciting. I can see the difference that Onpassive is going to make within the internet space, particularly because of the clean way that it is being produced, because it is there for the good and benefit of us and not for the good and benefit of the elite and the few who always make the top dollar in any project that is out there. This is here for us. And how we treat this business is entirely up to us to benefit from it. Yes, the company are going to make it automated. Yes, the company are going to do so much for us. But if you really want to get to a financial situation that you want to get to in Onpassive, then a little bit of work has to be done from yourselves. Again, that is my incentive. That is what is going to get me up in the morning, to have a vehicle that I can use to leverage to get to where I want to go. That incentivizes me. That gets me going. That is something that I want to get my teeth into. And I'm sure many of you guys out there as well have exactly those same thoughts in your mind of where you're going to go and what you're going to do. But I also believe that it really is important to keep focusing on what we want out of Onpassive, how we're going to utilize the tools, the products in the future, how we're going to get to where we want to get, because that is your incentive to give yourself the freedom, time, and money that you desire for yourselves and your family. Without that incentive, what are you going to do? You're going to procrastinate, in all honesty, aren't you? You're going to leave it till tomorrow, the day after, when I could be bothered. Okay. To really leverage everything that happens in Onpassive, you need to have that focus, that incentive to drive yourself forward when things are not so good, like they are at the moment, as in the pause that we're on, the wait that we're doing, the uncertainty around everything, because we are literally waiting on the news from our CEO and the company to say, right, we're good to go now. It is hard work. We are all on this roller coaster on a daily basis. But as long as you've got that incentive to want to see this out to the end, that you're not going to waver, that you are going to stick through it, because it's going to be worth it. And that really is the bottom line, guys. It is going to be worth it. We are going to be shocked, in the words of our CEO, Ash Mufareh, at what is going to be happening in Onpassive. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see the day when you guys out there are the ones reaping the rewards of your belief and conviction in this company, in our CEO, and us guys as well, to see it through. To say, yeah, I knew from day one that this was the opportunity, regardless of probably a lot of people, family, friends, outsiders, whatever it may be, who have probably, from my experience, thought that we're all the biggest bunch of losing nutcases that they've ever come across in their lives. And what the hell are you doing that for? Nunu Santos, thank you so much for your super sticker. Trying to persuade us, can't you see? He is taking you for an idiot. Can't you see that they just want more money off you? Far from it. Are we being asked to pay any money? Somebody's just put there the rolling of the eyes. Yeah, we've had all of that as well. So why are we here? Plain and simple. We believe, we want to see it through to the end, because there is something, isn't there? There's something in us that says, this is the one. I'm not going to give up on this one, because I know and I trust my CEO to do the right thing. He's an honorable man. He wants the best for us. We've never come across a company ever before who has put the people before the profit. That is a revelation in its own, that a company is putting us, the users, before their own profit. He's not asked us to put our hand in our pocket once again. You can just hear it, can't you? Oh, I'm sorry, something's gone wrong. We need some more money to keep the company afloat. Can you do this? Or we need you to do this, otherwise it's all folding. You can hear all these stories. No, none of that. None of that has been asked of us. What has been asked of us? To believe, to stay the course, keep the family together. And me, I believe this is part of my calling within Onpassive, to help in my way to give you guys the incentive to see it through to the very end. So whatever your incentive is, Nagaraj, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. Whatever your incentive is, hold on tight to it, guys. Hold on, because that is the reason that you are here. Whatever it may be. It is going to happen. Believe you me. We are going to be shocked. But I also want you all to think of our CEO. I cannot believe what he is going through at the moment. And he needs our support. So if you're a prayer warrior, chuck a few in for our CEO. If you're not, stay plugged in, stay tuned, turn up when you're asked to. Okay, this is what he wants from us. He wants to see his family around him. And you guys are that family. We will all be very, very glad and very, very happy that we have seen this through. Anyway, that's it for me for today, guys. Thank you for nearly 400 of you. Wow. Listening to little old me. Very kind of you all, by the way.
Many?
And Jane.
How many?
Nearly 400.
That's more than I was yesterday.
I know. Vitel Smart, thank you so much for your super sticker. Very, very kind of you. I know. Jane's disappointed because there was more on here today than there was yesterday. Can't help that, though, can we? Anyway, guys, great to be here as once again. Obviously, stay tuned into social media for the links, etc. for 360 tomorrow. Marty will post those out. Don't be shocked if there is a time change from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Okay, that's a good thing, by the way, if it changes to 2 p.m. because it probably means that our CEO wants to come on. All right, I'm sure that Marty will have a good chat with him. Okay, and if he says he's going to come on, I'm pretty certain there will be a time change. So again, don't be shocked if it's out late, okay, because there's no point in doing it twice. Anyway, that's it from me. Let's go over to the chat. Say hello to you lovely people. We'll start off with obviously everybody in green, my tea clubbers. We'll start with Vivine, Benny, and sorry, let's scroll back up. Alejandro, hi to you, my friend. Thanks for the text, by the way. And Kaylin, Nadgaraj, Birgit Johansson, Michelle, Champagne is there as well. Curtis Strickland, Tescuche, Dawn McIntyre. Thank you so much, guys. George Wheeler, Charlotte Petrina, Surinder Saho. You guys are all in green. Lovely Fatima and Christina Dodds. Vivine Benny. Thank you, guys. All in green. Thank you for your support on a monthly basis. It really does mean loads to me. It really, really does. Let's move over then. We'll start with Robert Rihos. Veronica Ampin is there. T. Clement Tapas and Hamad. Oh, God. Joe Sordo is there as well. T. Clement, Roy Davis, Patty Carpenter, Amal Fataya. Diamond and Mummy. Hi to you. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. Nice to be on here. Michael C. George Lukakamwa. Ruben May. You are there. Samar. Kusha Pegu, we just had who's that? Sorry. There you go. Colonel Daniel Lee, again, thank you for your super sticker. Cynthia Deering, Michael Morse, Martin Pierre, Manoj Jacobs. John Berea is there as well. Kusha Pegu, Raving Draguda Patil. Jane does a much better job of this than I do, by the way. Eric Kessler, Sabita Mohammed, Yusuf Ado, Hashel. Kushikar, Roy Davis from Florida, Mary Tienda, Lynn Nakamoto, there you are. Best regards, by the way, Lynn, to Rob. Hope he's getting better. Brilia, I think there as well. Who else have we got? Arena Stexala, you are there. George Lukaconway, if I'm said hello to you. Jivan Turkey, oh, you're new. Hi to you. Sean, and who else we got? Pam Croax, Eric Kessler, Anuj, Swarup, Sikthar, Audrey Gator. Wow, there's loads of you on here today. Dominic Henderson and Matthew Christmer something or other. Sorry. Deborah Charles, you are there. Rose from South Africa. Hi to you. Diana Coates and David Rosalski. Thank you so much. Lovely Pat Parent is there as well. Couple more there. Narelle, of course, because you're up late from Australia. Vulcan, you are there as well. James Hawkins, Ruth Pace. Couple more. Kieth G. Momin, Madan Mishra, Sukdiya Kumar, and yeah, I know Jackie Sanabria, Sherry Dursworth is there, and the last one is going to go to Amal Duta. There you go. Thanks very much, guys. As always, honestly, it means so much to me. Honestly, it really, really does, for so many of you turning up on a daily basis. I would not do this if I didn't have your support. That's for sure. Thanks very much. See you all tomorrow on 360. That's it from me. Bye for now.